If you've been dreaming about Italy, you found just the right video to watch. I just got this book, Florence and Tuscany. I also got this book. And I thought the perfect time to start making my videos again is right now because I have so much I want to share with you guys. One of the things I want to share the most is about Italy. One of my favorite places that I've been in Italy is Montepulciano. It's not pronounced Montepulciano, it's Montepulciano. It's like the C is like a CH. I'm probably still not saying it perfectly, but that is a lot closer to the pronunciation with the CH sound for the C in there, so Montepulciano. And I absolutely love this place. There's so many different things about it that are amazing. I'm just going to share some content with you guys to get you hyped as to why you should think it's an amazing place. I already think Italy is amazing all around, but Montepulciano is just epic. It's seriously breathtaking. And in this book, on page 157, they only give like literally one page on Montepulciano, and I just don't understand that. One in like a tiny little section here, so it's really not that much on it. And then they have like another page that has like the smallest mention of it as well, but there's not enough in here on it, and I really didn't find anything in this book on it. I'll stay tuned. Maybe I completely skimmed over it. So the region that Montepulciano is in is Tuscany, the province is Siena, and then the exact area is called Val d'Orcia. Not Val d'Orcia, not Val d'Orsi, Val d'Orcia. So again, the C is pronounced like a CH. So I wrote it down as like DORCHA for the pronunciation for myself because I want to remember that it's Val d'Orcia. Before I get into more cool facts about Montepulciano, I'm going to share why you definitely need to go there. It just speaks for itself. So beautiful. Like, just look at it. Can you imagine waking up in the morning? It's a beautiful sunny morning. The birds are chirping. You walk outside and that is what you see. Look at this. Imagine you're staying in Montepulciano. You're right there in the city center. You're looking out your balcony and this is the sunset that you're looking at. The hills, the rolling hills. Can you imagine? I mean, you just don't see that kind of historic architecture with the hills and the beauty. Just it's like this beautiful little mountain of just preserved history and then beautiful green hills surrounding it. Obviously in the winter it's a little bit different, but it's still stunning. Like, just look at this. It's seriously so beautiful. Even with it being January, this is the view. Guys, I can't get over this, and I mean, I just have to share it with you. Christmas market. Beautiful Christmas market right in Montepulciano. Seriously stunning. It doesn't get much better than that, does it? But yeah, so again, the sunrise, the streets, the beautiful trees. Like, look at these trees. Look at these trees. The cypress trees is what they have a plethora of in Montepulciano, and just look at how beautiful this is. So Val d'Orcia, the area that Montepulciano is actually in Tuscany and Siena, is known for its rolling hills. It's known for the beautiful cypress trees and the epic views. It should be high on everyone's Italy bucket list if they're going to Italy in the summer, in the fall, in the winter. Honestly, it speaks for itself. Here's a great view of an aerial footage of it and just shows the beautiful architecture, the buildings that are just preserved and stunning. So it is mainly a walking area there. There is some areas where people drive cars in Montepulciano, but as you can tell in this video, it's more of a walking city. I'm going to show you here a little clip of them driving in the city, and you can see right there it was a little bit tight with them driving, so there is like parts where you can park, as you can see here, but it is mainly a walkable area. You know, you're trying to relax, so just walk around and enjoy it. Put on your walking shoes. The food everywhere in Italy is amazing. I did not have one bad thing when I was there. I'm gonna share a little more on the food side. Top 5 places to eat in Montepulciano, and this just looked amazing. I'm gonna show you guys the lineup that he recommends, and I've seen so many videos recommending Asteria. I hope it's still there because it seriously looks so good. It looks so fresh. The pasta looks amazing. I had the best ravioli when I was in Italy, when I was in Rome, and I do not remember the name. And I wish I did. When I go back to Rome, I'll have to try and find it, but I still think of it. It was like pillowy, fluffy. It melted in my mouth. I was by myself. I backpacked Europe in 2018, and then I went back in 2019 and went through Italy. From France, I went through the Alps, so the French Alps into Italy. One thing I will say is that the roads were terrifying for me. I'm from a small town in Maryland, and I was so scared. And I also live in Florida, and I did live in Florida around the time that I went, so I was just not used to that. Florida has like 4 to 6 lane highways, and then like the streets are super wide as well. We don't really have any narrow roads, and we don't have cliffs in Florida. It's like super flat, so that was not something that I was expecting. Gorgeous views when you're driving on the roads, but it really feels like you're about to hit the other car. And when you're driving through the Alps, it's like just like your road, and then just like the edge of the cliff is right next to you, and you're just like, oh my gosh. I absolutely loved the drive. It was so gorgeous. I'll have to do another video on that. But yeah, just driving into Italy, and then I'll have to share also my itinerary that I did when I was there, because that was an amazing trip. I kind of just like mapped out specific areas I really wanted to go to when I was there, and spent like probably 40 plus hours on Airbnb. I have no idea how much time I spent. I was bartending at the time, and I would just like go on there when I had no customers, and just laying in bed at night, I was just looking at Airbnbs. Let's watch a little more of this and just drool over the food. The pasta, so fresh. Like everything you eat there. I lost weight when I was in Italy, and I ate so much food. Crazy. This one's called Asteria, but it's a different Asteria. Somebody in the comments, if you're from Italy, if you're from Montepulciano, let me know if these are different. Obviously, it seems like different restaurants. I'll have to do a more intensive video on restaurants in the area. This is kind of just like touching on food and the beauty of going to Montepulciano, and just the historic architecture, just showing you some videos, getting you hyped for planning a trip to Italy, and just helping you see everything in one place, so you don't have to just kind of scroll endlessly. That's kind of my goal with my new videos, is to just share on a topic, touch on it lightly, and then obviously go more in depth in some other videos. So Montepulciano is about 1.5 to 2 hours southeast of Florence, and it's about 2 hours north of Rome. Montepulciano is known for its specific wine, Vino Nobile. So this book that I got is by Lonely Planet, Florence in Tuscany. I really like the feel of the book. It's nice, it's thin, there's so much information in it. I'm sure I'll be doing more videos, just sharing some things that I'm learning in it, and also on different parts of Italy. Parts I may have been to, or parts of Italy that I really want to go to. And but a little bit more on Montepulciano. So Montepulciano was also where they filmed that ridiculous scene in Twilight, where Edward is like coming out of the building, and he's like about to just expose himself to the sunlight. He doesn't want to anymore, and then Bella is just running across, like trying to stop him, because she happens to be like there, you know. And I found the most hilarious video, but I cannot play the sound, and I'm gonna play it for you guys. Here you go. So here's the video. Here comes Edward in his American flag sandals. Oh no, he's sparkling. What is the Votori? I forget how you say that. Gonna do. Oh my gosh, there's Bella, and she happens to be a man as well. So I thought that was hilarious. Yeah, go check out that guy's video, because that was funny. I haven't seen any other videos from him, but yeah, so there's like so many people that are like reenacting it and stuff. Like there was this other reenactment that I saw. We'll see if I can see it. Your point of view, you're in Italy with your husband and tricked him into going to Montepulciano for Twilight. yeah, a lot of people went just to see the Twilight filming area, so that's funny. Great for Italy for tourism. Yeah, there's a lot of people that like made their own rendition. Volterra is what it was. Volterra, not Voltori, however I said it before. This girl like reenacted it, which is great. I love that. The reason that I originally became obsessed with Montepulciano is because I watched Under the Tuscan Sun when I was little. Not once, not twice, but maybe 100 times. I do not know how many times I watched that movie, but since I was little, I've romanticized Italy in my head, and honestly, it was way better than I imagined when I went. And I thought that movie was so good. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it because it is a classic in my mind. But this lady's like renovating a house, and parts of the movie are in Montepulciano. So I just think that that was so cool, and I really loved that movie. I don't even think love is like the right word for it. I was like fascinated by it. Just the lifestyle, the beauty, the whole entire thing was just so cool. We have this other little clip. Stunning hotel in Tuscany. Look at this. In Montepulciano. We should do another video where we just go through like Airbnbs, because I was on there looking at Airbnbs and I'm just blown away by some of the Airbnbs that I saw. Seriously stunning. I'm making all kinds of Airbnb boards for a rainy day when I go. Hopefully it's not rainy there though. But yeah, there's so much we could touch on this. I would definitely love to share my original itinerary for when I went in 2019, and I wonder if I can still like show you the different areas that I went to. One other fun fact is that their wine, the Vino Nobile, is made from Sangiovese. Say that 10 times fast. That type of grape is what makes up the majority of their wine. Like that type of grape is in Chianti, and it's just the grape that they're known for in that region, in that area. But yeah, there's so much more to learn just about that area of Italy. It's such a beautiful place to visit, as I've said already, probably 10 times, and you might be a little annoyed with that, but that's okay. And I will end with one more clip for you guys. Well, two. I want to show one more food video. You have to try Italian truffles. They're so good. I got them way too many places when I was there. I did not regret it. Every single place would be like, do you want truffles? And I would be like, yes, I want truffles. So maybe that was a little American of me. Okay, so I'm gonna just share these little clips with you guys. I think I started this video and then quickly went off of it. But yeah, so this is just showing the scenery, setting the scene for you. Beautiful. Imagine you're having a cheese plate, you're enjoying your cappuccino. It just doesn't get better than that. Okay, I lied. I'm gonna do a few more clips. So here's one. There's just some views at a restaurant. The restaurant, I'm not sure where it is. If you know where, let us know. Stunning. And one more. Look at this, just walking. The sun is setting, the buildings are illuminated. Beautiful brick. Wow. Amazing. Seriously amazing. Okay, we will end here. This will be the very last video clip I'll show you guys. It's so good. Look at that. Amazing. I can see it now though. I'm staying in the city center. I'm just waking up. The windows are open. There's a light breeze coming through the window. The curtains are moving a little bit. I can hear the birds chirping. I step outside to walk my dog. We decide to sit down 2 doors over at a little cafe, and I'm enjoying a coffee, watching the people walking by, and yeah, life is good. So I'm gonna leave you guys with that thought. I hope that this was an amazing experience just to learn a little more about Montepulciano, and there's obviously so much, like I said, to learn about that specific area, just Val d'Orcia in general, and then also in like big umbrella of Tuscany. Tuscany has so much. I'll show you guys this other book that I have. Tuscany is the light green section, and there's just like a good chunk of the book. Not huge, but like a good amount of it is Tuscany, and they didn't even cover everything, obviously. But yeah, this is my other book that I got, National Geographic Italy. Super cool book. Came with like a map in the back, which I think is awesome. I'm excited to get into this. I just got these today, so I'm a little overly excited. I was like, you know what? I've been thinking about YouTube videos and what I want to do, and I already knew what I wanted to do, and I got these books, and I was like, I'm going to jump into one of my favorite places, Montepulciano. That's going to be my first video, and here I am. I've been making videos for a while now, but I've been wanting to make this transition, this shift to just sharing more information, talking through things, showing you guys places as well, whether it's in person or video clips that I compile on here for you to see. I hope you liked this. I'm going to be planning more, going more through Italy and other areas as well. So if you're interested, definitely follow along and stay tuned for more videos from me. And remember, leave it to Leah.